Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. I've been to Portland before. It's just south of the Seattle area. I've been there to speak at a web conference. Also had a meetup there a couple of years ago. And Portland's a nice city. I just didn't know what else I could do there. And so I was very grateful that Scott Burnham from Portland, Oregon, sent this top 10 things to do in Portland, Oregon, part of our ongoing series of finding out what geeks like to do where they live. So if you live somewhere on this planet and we have not yet covered your city, then feel free to drop me a line, chris@pirillo.com. You never know when one of us inside this community of tech enthusiasts is going to travel to your town and want to know what to do. So, number one, the Portland Japanese Garden, which is apparently a garden that is also Japanese. It didn't really leave me a description here. Number two, the Portland Zoo, the oldest zoo west of the Mississippi, is home to 200 species of birds, mammals, reptiles, amphibians, and invertebrates. That would be things that do not have a backbone. I did not develop my backbone until I was 25, by the way. Number three, Portland Classical Chinese Garden, an authentic Chinese garden in the style of Suzhou, a city renowned for its exquisite gardens. Boy, apparently they really like their gardening there in Portland. Number four, Portland Saturday Market, the largest outdoor arts and crafts market in continuous operation in the United States. Number five, Powell's Bookstore. Powell's covers an entire city block, wow, and is the largest new and used bookstore in the world. Take that! Any other bookstore in the world? Number six, take a cruise down the Willamette River. The Willamette River winds through the heart of Portland under a succession of beautiful bridges. An evening cruise down the river is about the best way I can think of how to see the city. Number seven, grab a beer. Oh, okay, I like this. Portland is known for to be the microbrewing capital of the U.S. with the most microbreweries in one city. So not only do they like gardening, they likely like gardening drunk. With all the beer. Beer is, I think, actually good for the ground, too. So if they spill any, not a bad thing. Number eight, McCall Waterfront Park, Pioneer Courthouse Square, known as Portland's living room and host to many events throughout the year. The Waterfront Park in Pioneer Courthouse Square. Number nine, Oregon Museum of Science and Industry. Says it's one of the nation's top 10 museums. Not exactly sure according to who. Features over 219,000 square feet of brain-powered fun. Explore 5 exhibit halls and 8 science labs full of hundreds of hands-on demonstrations and interactive exhibits. Number 10, the Evergreen Aviation Museum. Centerpiece of this museum is the plane called the Spruce Goose, a single-hull flying boat bearing 8 3,000 horsepower engines, wings 20 feet longer than a football field, located southwest of Portland in McMinnville. So this is for Modified Reality. Again, Scott Burnham. Well, Modified Reality is his handle. Spruce Goose, was that Howard Hughes? If I'm not mistaken, Howard Hughes, or was it? I'm pretty sure that's who it was. They made the movie The Aviator after that guy. Pretty decent movie. Had Leo DiCaprio in the starring role. I enjoyed the movie. Anyway, there's the top 10 list of things that you can do in the Portland area. If you disagree with Scott, that's fine. Leave your own suggestions here as comments. If you agree with him, please say so. And if he's missing a garden, I'd be interested. Do they have an Italian garden, for instance? I mean, the Chinese and Japanese are apparently well represented in Portland. But what about us, the Italian people? Do we not get gardens where we can grow tomatoes and pasta? I'm kidding. You can't grow pasta. I don't really know of any Italian gardens, and I'd almost be afraid of the curators of the Italian gardens being women with mustaches. I grew up with them. That's why I stay unshaven. Reminds me of Grandma. May she rest in peace. My email address, again, chris@pirillo.com. If you have an interesting list of 10 things to do in your city, feel free to submit it. We are geeks, but we do leave the house every once in a while. Gotta know what's going on, so if you can, find activities best suited for people like us. That would be people who normally don't leave the house. You're welcome to join us in our community of tech enthusiasts at geeks.pirillo.com. Of course, we've also got this live video feed with a chat room that's fully integrated where people are typically talking tech. Sometimes we talk about traveling outside the house. Again, you never really know what's going to happen, so you might as well stop by and say hello. We're at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.